Hello, YouTube. How the heck are you guys doing today? It is TC back at it again with another Black Ops commentary, and this time we're actually rolling out on the map firing range. And it looks like I got my Galil out with the red dot scope attachment. And guys, I'm sorry that I haven't been uploading in a bit. I've actually been a pretty busy guy these past couple of days. School just started for me, so I have classes to go to, and I also have a part-time job to worry about. And I've also been hanging out a lot with my friends. So yeah, I've been a pretty busy guy these past couple of weeks. But guys, I am back with another video. And today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the first time I got pulled over by the cops. And before I get into this story, I feel like I need to add that I am actually not using any type of script or outline for this story. I am literally just winging it. So if I fuck up anytime in the story, then that's kind of why. Normally I would use a little like outline with like bullet points or something, but today I'm winging it because I'm lazy, and I also kind of want my stories to sound a little less robotic. But anyway, guys, let's get right into it. So basically, this story starts one day. This was during the summer. This was actually a couple of days after I had gotten my license. But one day in the summer, it was near the evening. It was probably like 6 or 7 p.m. or so. It wasn't too late. But about me and about 4 or 5 other of my friends were all hanging out, and we decide, hey, let's go to Taco John's, because they got Olays and stuff. And our little like posse, we always have like one specific friend that drives. And I kind of felt bad about that actually. So on this night I was like, hey, why don't I drive instead of so and so over here, because he drives all the time. And so they were down with that. And I didn't know my way around too well at the time, but I was able to get to Taco John's pretty easily. It wasn't that hard. But anyway, we eat there and we kind of chill there for a bit, and it's all fun and dandy. And I drive back home, and as I'm driving, I gotta go up a hill. And when you get to the hill, you can either be in one lane that goes straight or to the left, or you can be in the right lane that just takes a right. And honestly, I wasn't paying really enough attention. I didn't know the roads that well, and I basically accidentally went to the right lane, so I had to take a right turn. And so that it was recommended I go straight to go home, although if I took a right, it wouldn't really detour me that much. So I'm like, you know what, I'll just take a right. But then for some reason, my friends were like, oh no, go straight in this right lane. Go straight in this right lane. You're fine. And I was like, guys, no, I can't do that. I should just turn right. But basically, yeah, they just kept pushing me to go straight when I'm in the right turn lane. So, I just do it because peer pressure. Anyway, basically, yeah, I go straight. But the thing about that is I was kind of driving on the shoulder of the road for a bit, which is illegal. So, but I kind of corrected myself after a while, and so obviously I fixed that, and then it's all fine and dandy. And I don't think anyone was following us when I was on the highway. It didn't look like anyone was following us because the roads were kind of clear. But anyway, so I turned right into my neighborhoods, and a couple minutes into the neighborhoods, I see that someone's following me, and it kind of looks like they're tailgating me a little bit, and it looks like they got their lights on. And so since they're tailgating me, I kind of decided I should probably speed up a little bit. Maybe I'm going a little bit too slow. But as soon as I sped up, I quickly found out that it was a cop, because he turned his lights on. And so it was at that moment I pretty much shit myself, because it's a cop. I don't want to get pulled over. I don't want to get in illegal trouble. But anyway, yeah, he pulls me over, and it took him a while to get out of his car. I guess he had some other things to do. But anyway, yeah, he walks up to my window, and I roll down my window, and he asks us all how we're doing. And honestly, I was kind of panicking at this point. I just asked him like, "Oh, what's the problem, officer?" And I sounded so panicked, and because I was really really nervous. But he asked me, "Hey, do you know what you did wrong?" And I said, "No, officer." He's like, "Oh, you drove on the shoulder of the road. That could be a moving violation." And then he asked me for my license and my insurance, and so obviously I gave him those, and I think he had to kind of scan those a little bit and stuff too. But before he went to go scan those, me and then my friends kind of explained to him what had happened, why I accidentally drove on the shoulder of the road, basically we explained it to him, and then he went to go scan my license and my registration, and then he gave those back, and I actually got so lucky here because I probably should have gotten in trouble, but I didn't. But basically, he just let me off with the warning. Thank God, because what actually should have happened was I should have gotten a moving violation, and I also should have gotten my license, I think, revoked. I believe you'd get your license revoked, and I say get my license revoked because I had 4 friends in the car with me when I was only allowed to have 1, because where I live, after you get your license, you're supposed to wait a certain amount of time before you have more than 1 friend in the car with you, because they can be distracting. But yeah, basically I should have gotten in trouble for those, but I got super super lucky, and the cop just let me off with a warning, and thank God, honestly, because that could have turned out so much worse than it did. But yeah, I'm just glad I got off with a warning. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little story of mine. Now leave a like if you guys did enjoy, and I will see you all later. Peace out, guys.